And we're back for our Let's Play of Outer Wilds. Actual Outer Wilds, not DLC. We finished DLC last time. So, well, that was a ride. Speaking of elevator ride, let's go. we... I know, it's still a bit geared up a slight bit, I guess. I don't know. Well, only one thing left to do now. That's the whole Eye of the Universe thing. You know, first off, we should probably say our farewells and such to our compatriots before we end the cycle and all that stuff. Let's try not to crash into the sun now, shall we? That would be very annoying. Alright. Let's talk some intel. Goodness, it's you. Hello. Take it your first launch went well then? Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. I have a question for you. Tell me, what can I do for you? Found something. Please do tell. Found your notes about the Yaddle Rock's main crater. Did you? I hope they were useful. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid or just partially made of ice like a much colder Giant's Deep. Hard to say. It used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. You notice, of course, there's no such planet now. In its place is Dark Bramble, which, how do I put this? Grew into the space the 5th planet used to occupy. That is, Dark Bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the 5th planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually, the planet shattered completely, and its shards were flung across space. Some of these shards collided with celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Yaddle Rock, which I believe is how its biggest crater was formed. Found Nomai writing about a hidden planet. How fascinating. Might interest you to know the existence of an additional planet is entirely plausible if you look at the physics of our solar system. You just have to be incredibly far out there, farther than Earthian ships would be able to travel. And honestly, we don't know all that much about what's out there. The farther you go, the less we know. As such, it's well within the realm of possibilities such a planet exists. Also found Nomai writing about the quantum moon. Oh yes, everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about a moon that's sometimes there and sometimes not? I observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to. Unfortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at these star charts. Also, found some, Nomai writing about the sun station. Is that what's in orbit around the sun, then, do you think? This, sun station? Quite clever that Nomai devised a way to sight the sun up close and personal. Must have been tremendously difficult to construct. And hot inside. I can only imagine. Wonder how they are able to travel back and forth from the sun station to the Hourglass Twins when the slightest slip up would have meant a fiery death. One last thing. I found modern Nomai transitions saying the universe is dying. What? What? You mean to say there are modern Nomai out in other parts of space, and they believe the universe, all of it, the whole thing, is dying, currently. Right now. If that's true, how could I have missed so many signs? Supernovae were there, but I've been studying the stars for... Well, what does it matter? Oh, I'm very sorry, but I have to look over my charts. Oh, if you don't mind. But surely I would have seen some kind of other sign than supernova, so perhaps. Poor bastard. Going up. Going out. We already talked a fair amount to Esker, I think, so, back when we first met him. Didn't have much to say other than, I am lonely. Off the Giant's Deep. Splash landing. Let's go. Please don't be an island in the way. What are the odds? Master alarm, that's not good. Yeah, I had to jinx it, didn't I? Well, let's try that again. Alright, game will land there like a normal person. Going up. Relatively speaking. Excuse me, orbital probe cannon. Whoosh. Right there. Cursed eye gravity. Don't seem to be in a twister out of that zone. Hey, time bell, nice weather we're having, huh? Wait, have I used that one before? What's up? Found something. Nice, nice, what you got for me? I reached the inside of Statue Island. So the Nomai created those head statues to record memories, huh? Yeah, I could see the Nomai doing that. Not sure what for, but seems like their sort of thing. Think the statues are recording our memories then? Because I remember that one on the beach looked at me funny. Must be my memory friend. Hello again. Found the source of the time loop. Wait, whoa, really? The Nomai carved out Ash Twin and built a time loop device inside. That is wild. Now we don't know what's caused. Now we know what's causing the loop then. And if it's caused by a device, that must mean it had to be switched on, right? Huh. Hey, what do you think would happen if you turned off the time loop? Like, there's part of me that thinks maybe you should move, the sun blowing up and all. Then again, who wants to spend eternity being blown up by the sun? Well, I'm no time loop expert. I'm just gonna sit here and ponder the intricacies of time and space. Maybe take a nap too if I feel like it. Also found Nomai masks inside the Ash Twin project. You're saying the statues were made so memories could be sent back in time? Guess that makes sense considering we both have our memories of every loop we've gone through. Wait, that's just our memories being sent back in time to us, right? Then, are we really experiencing multiple time loops or not? That's pretty deep. Like, maybe our consciousnesses have been all through all these loops, but maybe our bodies haven't, because technically the loops never happened. I mean, we're receiving memories, same things that'll never happen to us. Cool, huh? A regular philosopher. Found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Well, that's the cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop, for real. Figure out why? Over-enthusiasm. It's kind of scary how much it sounds like something Slate or Feldspar would do. Pretty surprised to know I built something that actually broke. Come to think of it, no, broke might be the wrong word. Because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. Fair enough. Let's see the other dialogue option first. Too much power. Oh. Save that, son of a... We're just gonna have to brace for impact real quick, because, here we go. Woo! That one took its sweet time. I love you. Brace for impact. Is that the last of them? I think we're good. This one we just had. A bit liquidy. Found something again. Found your quantum poem. Oh yeah, the one in the woods. I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? Works out to be a good 24 poems. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture just like shows up while your back is turned and scares the daylights out of you. You, sir, are cruel and unusual. Might as well do it for both closure for this game and Echoes of the Eye. Even though I did it's an Echoes of the Eye. I don't know. Found a photo of you inside the old radio tower. Yeah, you mentioned that before. Did I look busy in it? Hope I look busy. It's been for that time Orenfeld sent me a check on the deep space satellite. They thought old Spacey might be malfunctioning, but I couldn't find a single thing wrong with it. Which is probably how it got shoot at my beautiful but helmeted face, come to think of it. I always thought it was kind of sweet that the best way to find old Spacey is to use a map that's generated by the satellite itself, isn't it? Like it's inviting us to visit. Good old deep space satellite, always making sure we know where we're going. Why'd Orenfeld think it was broken? No. Orenfeld's probably told me why, but Orenfeld tells me lots of things that sometimes I tune out. Or pretend there's signal interference and I can't hear them. Best guess, the deep space satellite must have sent Timber Earth some weird pictures, but like, what's considered weird for a satellite, you know? Anyway, if you ever want to visit old Spacey, fastest way is to jump into your ship and use your solar system map to lock onto the satellite, same if you would any astral body. Old Spacey? I mean, the satellite's not super old, but it's hardly brand new. Old is more a term of affection. You're being very literal-minded about this. Old Spacey likes visitors, you know. Fastest way to find it is jump into your ship and use your solar system map to lock onto our faithful satellite friend, same as you would any astral body. Oh, it's on the wrong button. Wait, I have a map? Yeah, the one that's standard for all our spacesuits. The one you have with you at all times that opens with the press of a button. That map. You didn't get conked in the head by a rocket or a meteorite or something on your way here, did ya? No shame in that. Happens to me all the time. case you're especially hard, don't forget you can jump into your ship and use your solar system map to log on to any astral body. Easiest way to visit old Spacey, too. Yeah. My brain worked good. Alright, gas up a bit. Oh. Cursed storms. Alright, off to Brittle Hollow to have a chat with Rebeck, the poor coward. He's not on Hollow's lantern, let me tell you. That was a very brave / stupid thing for me to do last time I did it, which was technically the first time I visited Brittle Hollow in the first place. Those are the ruins right there. Let's try not to crash into a volcanic moon while we're at it. Here we are. Whoop. I guess that works. Son of a... Come on now. Ow. Excuse me. Woo. Woo. Hey, Rebeck. Oh, you launched. That's great. Good job, you. Well, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. A lot of history here. It's great. I'm in a hurry. Can I ask you something? Sure. Of course. Anything you want. I learned something. Oh, cool. What is it? I found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Wow. So then the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system. And they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod, but what kind of trouble? Where'd the escape pod launch from? I'm so curious. This is an amazing discovery. Hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. Also found a vessel. You did? That's incredible. Congratulations. That means they really were from far outside the solar system. Ah, yes, I knew it. But that creates so many new questions. If they didn't come from our solar system, where'd they come from? Are they from our galaxy or somewhere even farther? What were their lives like before they came here? And why did they come here? Yeah, I might not be much of an astronaut, but I'm really glad I came out here to see the Nomai's artifacts for myself. And thank you for telling me. The vessel, I mean. Saw the old settlement. Isn't it amazing? Hard to believe the settlement's still standing, but there it is. Really makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timberhurf. You know, somewhere it isn't being constantly bombarded with meteors and rocks and stuff. Saw the Hanging City on Brittle Hollow. You visited the Hanging City? Oh gosh, how was it? Was it amazing? Was it beautiful? Was it scary? The Hanging City is where the Nomai settled permanently on Brittle Hollow. It was their most advanced settlement here. Why they chose to build their most advanced settlement so close to a you-know-what is beyond me. Maybe they needed that. Maybe that kind of thing makes sense to an Omen, though. Maybe they needed the black hole or something. I saw the Sunless City on Ember Twin. You mean there's another Nomai city inside of Ember Twin? That's incredible! Whole city, and I had no idea it existed. This is great. How'd they keep sand out? For me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in a cave with that awful river of sand. Gosh, Nomai sure were ingenious, building an entire settlement underground. Sunless City. Wow. Yeah, pretty sure they had doors set up, but holes in the ceiling, stuff, time and whatnot. That means there were two groups of Nomai. One that lived on Ember Twin and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. But they must have traveled around the solar system, since Nomai writings can be found on other planets too. Also found Nomai writing about a quantum pilgrimage. A pilgrimage to Quantum Moon! The Nomai mentioned Quantum Moon in a lot of their writing, so it was clearly special to them, and special enough to make a trip there by themselves. Sounds like a coming-of-age ritual, like how hatchlings stay hatchlings until their stomachs are strong enough to drink sap wine. Maybe once a Nomai journeyed to Quantum Moon, they are considered an adult. I also went to the comment and, oh wow. Wow. So that's how the Nomai died. That's, really sad, isn't it? I know it's a long time ago, but still. Stars above, it's lucky we hadn't evolved to live on land yet. To think, if that comet hadn't killed them, our species might have coexisted in this solar system. That would have been amazing. But I guess if I hadn't wanted to learn why the Nomai disappeared, I'd never have left Timber Earth and come out here. Or read any of these adventures. Don't get me wrong, space is terrifying, but you know, it has its moments. Yeah. Alright, I'm being real composed for this, but I talked to a living Nomai! That doesn't make any sense! I don't understand. I'm very excited for you, though. Please stop yelling! What? On the Quantum Moon, you said? There's a sort of living Nomai on the Quantum Moon? Well, why didn't you say so? Oh, wow, wow. This is the best thing that's ever happened in the history of Outer Wilds Adventures. I can't believe you talked to an actual Nomai. Great. So I have to go back to space, fly to Quantum Moon with zero visibility, find a spooky ruin, and travel through a few different types of dangerous terrain to get there. Okay, yeah, that's not so bad. It's probably doable. Later, man. Okay, if you find something new about the Nomai, though, I'd love to hear it. If you don't mind, I mean. Later. Ah, bless Revek's little heart. Whip. Whoop. Which way was it? Gravity cannon? No. Here we go. Gravity Crystal Workshop, that's where we entered from. Alright, now off to Dark Bramble. Whoop. Let's see if we can get out of this mess now, shall we? Dark Bramble, here we go. One last, no, not the Interloper, Dark Bramble. I think I passed a bit too close to Hollow's lantern there. You saw that glow of red. some stuff around Brittle Hollows, like Whitehole Station area. Oh boy. Careful. Slowly does it. Don't want to set off the natives. I think we're safe. Right, which one's the proper one? That a real seed? Yep, that's a real seed. Oh boy. I do not like this place, what can I say? Punch it. Alright, here we are. Oh, what time is it? Is it that time of day again? Bloody heck. We've been doing this for a while, haven't we? Alright, try that again. Next loop, I mean. Oh boy. Alright, take two. Excuse me. Whoop. Alright. Around the sun. In we go. Rocco, not now. Come here. Come here, boy. Rocco. Boy. Boy, no. No, boy. Where are you going? I know where you're going, but you need to stop going there. Shit. Shush. 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 Shush, boy. Boy, shush. Boy. 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 Rocco. Oh. Friend of mine's playing Borderlands, apparently. Fair enough. Neum. Whoop. Alright, hold your horses. Let's see which one of these is real. Try that again. That's a good one. Yeah, which one's is there a closer one? Oh, it's a bit closer. Yeah, that one will work. That'll work. Harmonica. In we go. Whoa. Bit closer, maybe. Down we go. Whoa. Hey, Feldspar. Whoa. Where'd you come from? No one's been here in, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Harpian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. It made you an astronaut. You haven't blown yourself up yet. Good for you. Let me guess, anglerfish. You got in one. Kinda hard not to once you've seen those fish up close and personal like. Well, take a load off and refill your oxygen tank, Aisling. There's plenty of fire to go around. Anything else you wanted? Found something. Lay it on me, Aisling. Lifted the cord, giant steep. So you figured out the old tornado trick, did ya? Good work. Found that bit out by accident, but let's keep that between you and me, eh? Lorenfels would have my very handsome head if they knew I'd been riding the cyclones again. The ship is fragile, it can break. You can't subject it to supreme conditions. Not like I was flying this thing into the sun now, was I? And the jellyfish, you figured those out too? Ashlyn, I tell you what, you've done real well for yourself. You're a fine astronaut, sure, but you might just become a pilot yet. Pull up a marshmallow stick. Come to hear my tales of my heroic exploits, have you? Found a frozen jellyfish near your ship. So the old thing's still there, is it? It's where I first camped out after the crash, you know. It's pretty cozy inside. It does lack the structural integrity and indomitable spirit of a camp made in the shelter of the very bones of the species that tried to eat you, I suppose. Still, very cozy. Found something. Found the anglerfish nest. So that's where the blasted thing come from, is it? Stars above, I still had a working ship. I'd be sorely tempted to show him what's what. Probably best to leave him alone, though, really. More trouble than it's worth to mess with anglerfish. Also found a dark bramble seed on Timber Earth. That's bad business, Ashland. As Jert will tell you, if so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a fifth planet where Bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its species across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick, like I suspect Timber Earth will be head for the same fate. And I tell you what, we Earthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. Fair enough. I found the Nomai writing saying anglerfish were blind. Aha! So the blasted things do have a weakness. Me and my fly as fast as I can approach the deal, and if them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Yeah, well, at least it didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, Ashley? Yeah. Might as well roast a marshmallow over here. Wait, not doze off, not doze off. Son of a... Yeah. You know, I think this video's been going on long enough, don't you? So let's save the finale for, let's think, what was that word I used? Something previous time? No, it is... Oh, yeah. We'll be back next time.